One more game to go in the Masters division today, then we'll turn things over to the men's A. Right now, in the Masters, Calgary Mustangs and the Hamilton Hayes. Hayes lost a tough one yesterday, 9-0. They got mercied after 2 periods to the team from Newfoundland and Labrador. Calgary Mustangs, they also lost their opening game, 3-1 against the Toronto Leafs. So 2 teams who lost their first game of these championships meet here now. Something's got to give. Right away, it's a flooring call against Calgary. Calgary to our left in the black. Hamilton in the white, the black trim. Mike Ferrero in goal for Calgary. And I believe it's Brian Blanchard in goal for Hamilton. Get a little bit of food delivered between games. Had 5 minutes to eat some of it. That's the way it goes. I do want to thank the host committee for, they've been feeding us while we're here during the games. We'll finish that off when this game ends. As I say, up next, we'll go to the men's. Our first men's game scheduled for 7 o'clock this evening, a little over an hour and a half from now. New Tecumseth Extreme and the Victoria Devils. Peyton didn't get it in over the blue line. You know, we've got a Hamilton player shaken up down to our right, holding his left arm. Can't see who that is, but in considerable discomfort. That's number 25, Joel Carey. Holding his left shoulder as he goes off. Face off to the left of Blanchard. Merklinger will take the face off for Hamilton. Won by Calgary, shot went wide. Parker got to center, no further. Turned back there. Will be up into the mesh and then drops into the Hamilton bench. Gardner gave it away in front, went off the stick of Robin Happy. Boy, he could have held on to that. He was all alone in front of the goaltender. Divisio. Shot comes here to the near boards. On it is Happy. Back to Divisio. Divisio, his backhand goes in front of the goal. Now it goes in behind. Jumping on it there is Gardner. Fraser. Fraser's shot goes in wide of the goal. Fraser with the only goal yesterday for Calgary. They led that one 1-0 before eventually losing 3-1 against Toronto Leafs. Back at the point, it'll be kept in. Now it comes out towards center. Woshishin keeps it in. It's onside. Zimmer. Shot kicked away by Blanchard. Hamilton pick it up. Head down the floor. Shot in by Featherstone. Off the boards to Campbell. Mike Campbell turning. Got it to Cormier. McKinnon gained the blue line. Now they're in the offensive zone. Try to get it back to McKinnon. Bobby Strain for Hamilton. That pass gets by everybody, but it's going to go on goal, so no flooring. Turning back in his own end, Merklinger. Andrew Merklinger drops it back. And get it in over the blue line. Shot goes in wide. Played behind the goal by Riley. Eapen lost it along the boards. Pass goes behind everybody over to the boards, and that will allow Calgary to have a chance to get it out. They didn't. Now it's brought out by Hamilton. Eapen back behind his goal. Gets the return pass. Leach is stopped at center, and it'll go into the mesh. Leach getting away for Calgary. Leach shoots. Save made by Blanchard. Kept in along the boards. Cormier. Bainton back to Cormier. Cormier's got it again here along the half wall on the near side. Trying to work in off the boards. It's slapped off the end boards. Comes right out in front of the goaltender. Backhand by Cormier. Hit somebody in front. Kept in. Shot by Humphreys over the top of the goal. Happy keeps it in. Leach. Cormier. Cormier is tackled in along the boards. That's going to be a penalty. Delayed penalty. Calgary get the extra attacker out there. Goaltender's gone to the bench. Cormier. And back to the point. Humphreys, hard shot off the end boards. Whistle goes. Hooking. Could have called a variety of things there. Matt Ramsey. Only 2 minutes gone up on the board. Woshishin doesn't shoot. McKinnon back to Woshishin. Fraser back to Woshishin. Shot goes to the corner. Slopping it off the boards and down the floor, Justin Murray for Hamilton. Calgary on at first. They'll set up here on their power play. Woshishin towards the goal. Bounces around. Blanchard headed for a moment. Drops behind him and drops into the goal. Wasn't pretty, but it'll count. 1-0 Calgary on the power play. You see Blanchard sort of had it. Ball bounced around. Defenseman came in to help and rattled off somebody, got into the back of the goal. Tough to tell from that perspective we had there. Hamilton came back with a good scoring chance. Bobby Strain shot, didn't get through. Now Calgary shot off the end boards. Still loose in front. Cleared out towards center. Kept in by Calgary. That'll go way up into the rafters. And stays up in the rafters. Didn't come down. That's a hand pass, the obvious one. Poked into the Hamilton end. Piscatelli gets credit with the goal for Calgary, number 91. To Murray. Murray for Hamilton. Back to Karan. Shot off a stick. Merklinger. They can't hold it in. It'll come out. Hustling back is Ramsey. Got Leach on him. He'll ring it around the boards to Matt Thomas. Thomas holding it. Flips it up in the air out at center. Knocked down by Humphreys. Humphreys will shoot it back in for Calgary. Blanchard holds it there for Ramsey. Nice job by Humphreys to keep it in. Stafford turn, shoot, save made by Blanchard. Lewis gets it out. Ends over to the left side. Comes into the middle to Divisio. Divisio down into the corner. Stafford. Stafford on it. Weak shot. Blanchard unable to control it. Happy into the middle. Back at the point. Ends to Happy. He'll shoot it. Save made by Blanchard. Rebound was right there. He's got it. Holds on. 2:58 to go. First period. 1-0 for the Calgary Mustangs over the Hamilton Hayes. And the face-off ball goes way up in the air, controlled by Calgary. That's going to be a flooring call against Hamilton. players over along the boards to back it up a bit. For one of the few times when the players along the boards are told to back up, they didn't actually back up and then take a step forward again as soon as the referee's back was turned. They actually held their position. That's rear. Parker gets it to center, no further. Calgary take over there. Pack. No Pack along the boards. Back to Oshishin. Sends it in off the glass. Foster back behind the goal. Cleared down the floor to go right on goal. Ferrero got it to his defense and quickly up the floor they come. Piscatelli, the goal scorer. McKinnon able to walk right in, tried to feed it over to Campbell. That was broken up. And a breakout here for Hamilton. And that's broken up. Epen gets back for Calgary. Over to Riley. To McKinnon. McKinnon knocks it down. Campbell brings it in over the blue line. They gain the offensive zone. Right on goal and covered up there by Blanchard. 1 minute exactly to go here in the opening period. Ennis, a shot into the corner it goes, to the far boards. Hamilton turning inside their own blue line. He expected Johnstone to go to his right. Johnson cut to the middle, and that'll result in a flooring call against Hamilton. Just a little miscommunication. Clean face-off win, shot, save made by Blanchard. Ends. Bainton. That's picked off, and Hamilton with a chance to clear it. They do. Ends quickly off the boards. It's broken up. Hamilton, they bring it in. That was McLean. In front and cleared away. Cormier. Leach. Over this side. Fed in front. Shot. Oh, big save by Blanchard as he robs Cormier. Cormier was set up beautifully by Enns. And Cormier gives Blanchard a tap on the pads. Good save. Ball comes to the boards right at the blue line as the buzzer goes to end the first period. 1-0 Calgary on a goal by Ricardo Piscatelli. Take a 2-minute break. We're back with period number 2 very shortly. 2-minute break there. Managed to get in a few more bites of my spaghetti, which was brought up, delivered by one of the sponsors for these championships in Hamilton, Eastside Mario's. So it was 2 minutes. It was bada boom, bada bing, and that's all there was time for. Spaghetti, I think I spotted a couple of meatballs in there somewhere. I'll get to them maybe in the second intermission or after this game. Eat when you can. Hamilton shot ripped wide, picked up by Cormier. That's right, it's 91, Piscatelli. Piscatelli has it come back to him, trying to get it in over the blue line. Loose little back pass. Campbell. Eapen. Position, shot off the stick of Piscatelli and wide. May have grazed the outside of the post. It'll get out. Campbell will go back to get it. For Cormier. Cormier cutting inside. Cormier with a couple of moves. Cormier with a shot. Stopped by Blanchard. Miracle. Fed it across. Nobody over there for Hamilton. Will come out the center floor area and cleared. Shot back in. No flooring. It was touched along the way. And play continues on. Strain along the boards for Hamilton. Gets it up to center. Shot in by Thomas. Thomas goes into forecheck. Thomas will come up with it. Down in the corner. Nice play off the boards to himself. Thomas trying to work it out in front. It's cleared back to the boards. Calgary lug it out. Bainton. Shot missed short side. Kept in by Enns. Again, a shot wide of the goal. This goes up into the mesh, just to our left. The face-off will be just outside the blue line. This time it will be a flooring call against Hamilton. Caron couldn't get it out for Hamilton, kept in by Happy. Caron's got it again, then lost it, again it comes back to him. Fraser couldn't hold it in. Brought out by Murray. Caron, long shot over the top of the goal. Murray picked it out of the air and just missed. Parker in along the boards. Got it to Caron. Comes right in front of the goal. That shot was blocked by Stafford. And then it goes up and out of play in the ceiling. Into the rafters here at the Dave Andreychuk Mountain Arena. shot over the top of the goal. As he was falling, Ken McLean able to get away a shot. Epen. They'll get it in over the blue line. Shot on goal, easy save for Blanchard. He'll hold on to it. Hamilton player, well, they want him to move back, but he didn't. Finally, the ball is dropped and we're underway. Shot by Zimmer, missed short side. Back at the point, Riley with a shot. That also missed the mark. Foster, Riley, another good save made by Blanchard. Riley's second shot was knocked down before it got to the goal. Epen. Piscatelli. Riley. Campbell ends to McKinnon. Off a leg goes wide. Campbell with a shot. And held by Blanchard. Be held in by Enns. Shot hit the outside of the goal from McKinnon. Back to Enns again. Back to McKinnon. McKinnon, top of the circle. Shot. Save made by Blanchard. Enns. It's loose and taken by Hamilton. They go to the left side. Thomas. Miracle was the trailer. Ball comes to him. Into the slot area. Cleared away by Calgary. Campbell. Gets the return pass, brings it in. Drops it back. Piscatelli. Try to give it back to Campbell a second time. Campbell. Back to O'Shishin, shot wide of the goal. Bainton, behind the goal, Piscatelli. Leach was cruising in front, they couldn't get him the ball. Dumped in, Ferrero will leave it there for O'Shishin. Tipped, no flooring, play continues. Parker circles back behind his own goal. Parker directing traffic. Being watched by Cormier. Take it to the boards. Cormier sticking with him. Nowhere to go. Send it down the floor and we will get a whistle. And with shot, scores! Again, a clean face-off win by Calgary, right to Banton, and he made no mistake. We get this right from the face-off, right to Banton, one time, boom, back of the goal. Calgary increased their lead to 2-0. Comes with 5:11 left to go here in the second. Ferrero will cover that. After this game, we'll go back to the men's A. New Tecumseth Extreme versus the Victoria Devils will be our next game. It's onside. Murray can't shoot it. That comes out and shot right back in again. Woshishin. Karan is on him. Murray in looking for it. Comes to the boards. Calgary is away. Cormier drops it along the boards for Woshishin. Gets over center, shoots it in. Banton. And we've got two players all tied up to the side of the goal. Officials get in quickly and break that up. Looks like just the one penalty, that to Calgary. Sorry, that to Hamilton. Paul Karan. 2 minutes power play now for Calgary. Campbell holding it. Back to the point for Piscatelli. Campbell. Across, hit the defenseman in front, went wide. Thomas gets it down the floor. Swept to the far side, on it over there. McKinnon. McKinnon, shot. Glove saved by Blanchard. Both teams change. A minute 8 left to go in the power play. 3:23 left to go here in the second period. Long shot by Woshishin goes over the top of the goal. Fraser winds up, hammers it off the end boards, and the rebound is cleared down the floor by Hamilton. Flipped in. Calgary unable to hold it in. Woshishin couldn't get to it. To Fraser. 7 seconds to go in the power play. Woshishin doesn't shoot it. Still doesn't. Now he does. Scores! Big blast, Mike Woshishin. Seen that in the past. Watch this big man play in a few tournaments, few national championships. He can shoot it. Just kept waiting for a lane to open up just as the penalty had expired. He thought about shooting it a couple of times. Finally does. Beats Blanchard clean. 3-0. Two minutes, 14 seconds. I believe the penalty had just expired. Don't think that will go down as a power play goal. Didn't notice if the man had come out of the box or not, to be honest, watching Woshishin fake that slap shot 2 or 3 or 4 times. There'll be a flooring call against Hamilton. Minute 51 to go here in the second. We'll be right back. Players over by the boards moved early. Hamilton centerman waved out. Divisio won it. Back to Epen. His shot was knocked down by Murray. And two players mixing it up. Whistle goes. I think they're both going to go. Zimmer and Karan. It's Karan's second penalty. Second time he's gotten involved with a Calgary player. Hamilton has called a timeout. Penalties will offset. So minute 45 to go here in the second. 3-0, Calgary leading. Quick timeout. Scorekeeper, timekeeper wants to hear from one of the officials. He's hitting the buzzer. Can't seem to get the official's attention. Now he finally does, I believe. Andrew Williams has gone over to join Karan in the penalty box for Hamilton. Indicates it may have been some sort of misconduct on top of the penalties, or, well, yeah, Karan is gone from the game. I suspect we will get an announcement in just a moment. We'll be able to sort it all out for you. All offsetting. Stay 5-on-5. Humphreys turns, nice play, gets it to Campbell. Campbell, good pass at the blue line, Piscatelli. His pass was picked off by Merklinger. Thomas off the boards for Hamilton. It'll go down the floor, but right to Ferrero. He'll sweep it away to Piscatelli. Back to Humphreys. Got a minute to go in the period. Piscatelli forced back, getting late now in the period. Just 30 seconds left. Get it in over the blue line. Campbell and Ramsey, the 277s over there along the boards. McKinnon couldn't get free. Campbell has it along the boards. 10 seconds left. Campbell. McKinnon, a hard shot. And Blanchard has it in the trapper. 7.3 to go. Goes wide of the goal, and that should do it. Buzzer goes. Second period comes to an end. 3-0 Calgary lead this one. These are Canada Ball Hockey's national championships from Hamilton, Ontario, the men's and women's A and the Masters. We are at the Dave Andreychuk Mountain Arena. Back in 2 minutes with the third period. Calgary leading Hamilton by 3, and there's a giveaway chance right off the face-off. Featherstone, save made by Ferrero. What a chance right from the get-go. Featherstone with a clear-cut breakaway. That shot didn't miss by much from the point. Hamilton with a good opening shift. Dumped in by Divisio. Blanchard left it for Gardner, who shot it around the boards. It'll be kept in. Happy towards the goal. That was knocked down by Williams. So Gardner up at the blue line, brought in. Stafford. Foster couldn't pull the trigger on the shot. Back to Epen. To Happy. Back to Epen. Winds up. Save made. Rebound was there. Cleared to the corner. Happy. Epen. Back at the point. McKinnon with a shot. Or sorry, that was 24. Riley with the shot. Save made by Blanchard. Pass was in behind Tarawala. Ends. Humphreys, shot off the glove of Blanchard. Pack along the boards. Shot in by Darawala. Out it comes, down the floor, saying no flooring, play on. I like it. Well, liked it for a couple of seconds. Kept in by Hamilton. Leach. Cormier. Bainton. And track it down in the corner. He does. Trying to get around Evans. McLean only as far as center now. A chance for Hamilton to move it out. Here's McLean. Murray. Here to the near boards it comes. Ends. Back at the point. Thomas. Thomas winds up. Blocked by Bainton. Hamilton with a good shift here. That shot didn't get much on it. Turnaround attempt. Scores! 3-1. Just grabbed in front. There's the turnaround. And now we've got a game again. And a flooring call against Calgary. Justin Murray. Makes it 3-1. Hamilton get on the board. Their first goal of these championships. They were shut out yesterday and shut out through 2 periods today, but finally get on the board, and now they're back in this game. That's picked off. Thomas and McLean pick up assists on the Murray goal. Right in front, it's tipped just wide. Saw this in our last game, a team with a 3-0 lead midway through the third period, seemed to be cruising to a victory, gave up 2 goals in a matter of seconds here. Hamilton get 1 back. They're looking for that second one. And playing much better. McKinnon just gets it out. Gardner Divisio coming off the bench. Tried to knock it down. Campbell. Dumped in by Gardner of Hamilton. He goes into forecheck. Stafford through the middle. Robin Happy. Back to Divisio. To the side of the goal, Happy thought he had it, it stayed out somehow. Happy started to raise his stick. It gets past Humphreys. Hamilton change. Hopped over the stick of Divisio. Lewis gets it towards the goal, a shot just wide by Williams, and they score as it came off the end boards. Shades of our last game for sure. Williams with the shot, she comes out the other side and here to tap it home, make it 3-2. Timeout. Calgary, everything going their way until about 2 minutes ago. Well, anybody's noticed that clock has been running ever since the goal. There's a lot of time came off. They'll sort that out, and as they do, we will take a break and be back with however much time is left. Showing 6:01, they're going to have to put a fair bit back. All right, they've decided to just put 15 seconds back on the clock. 6:16 showing. And a little bit of pushing and shoving. As this game gets closer, the intensity will ramp up. 3-2 now. Oshishin. When he scored that third goal, it looked like this thing was pretty much done. Todd Johnson with the goal to make it 3-2. Here's Leach. Mosician winds up. Another good, hard, low shot right on goal. Pad save made by Blanchard. Cormier behind the goal. Cormier holding it. Now gets it out in front. Backhand. That missed. Cleared out in the center. Kept in. Fraser with a shot. That goes wide. Not by a lot. Kept in by Calgary. McKinnon behind the goal, circling the goal. Knocked off his stick into the corner. McKinnon's got it again. Eapen back to Fraser. Fraser winds up. That hit the outside of the post. You could hear the little ding from up here. Trying to get away is Murray. He had it taken away. Good defensive play by Jason Eapen. 4.5 to go. Piscatelli can't get it out. Get back in. Hamilton down in the corner. Eapen in forechecking is Merklinger. Campbell catches it, drops it, gets a shot right on goal. Blanchard with the save. Thomas. Now it's cleared down the floor, going back to get it, ends. Back to Humphreys. That passed a little bit too far. Hustling back to get it is Thomas. Thomas gets past a couple of forecheckers. Off the boards. Racing onto it. Strain. In front. Shot. That just missed. What a chance for Featherstone. Thomas. His shot off a leg and out of play, and we had just over 3 minutes of play without a whistle after that goal. Down to 3:12 to go. Washishin around the boards. Leach waiting for it out at the blue line. It's taken away from him by Maracle. Looking for the give and go. They get it, and the shot goes wide off a stick. Payton to the blue line and over. Keeps going. Shoots. Shot it wide. Will go get it off the boards himself. Back at the point. That's knocked down by Blanchard. Good hard shot from Fraser. Now a penalty. Cross-checking against Hamilton. This is going to hurt. They just scored 2 goals to get themselves back in this. Now with 2:42 to go, they're going to have to score shorthanded. So they're going to be shorthanded the rest of the game, barring any other goals or penalties. 2:42 left to go in regulation. 4 minutes for cross-checking. Humphreys with a shot rather, and save made by Blanchard. Campbell on it in the corner. Piscatelli back to Campbell. Piscatelli in front for Epen. Fed it across. McKinnon's shot was blocked. Back at the point. Humphreys, hard shot. Hit somebody in front, and Gardner has it. Gardner sends it down the floor for Hamilton. We've got 2 minutes to go. That's picked off. Bringing it back in, Featherstone. He lost it at the blue line. Following up on it, Thomas tried to give it back to Featherstone. That didn't work, and McKinnon has it to Piscatelli. Campbell gained the zone down to Piscatelli. Minute and a half to go in regulation time. Just the 1-goal game, but Calgary on the power play. Shishin with a shot. It goes high in the air. Rebound is there. Somehow Blanchard kept it out. It's in behind the goal. Piscatelli back to Fraser. Fraser with a hard shot. Save is made. Rebound is there. Cleared and out. One minute to go. Now, I'm not quite sure what that was about. Hamilton player went in and just intentionally pushed the net off. They wanted to get a timeout. At the whistle, they'll get a timeout. Unusual way of doing it, but effective. 35.4 seconds left to go. We will be right back. McKinnon, the captain of Calgary, talking to the official, saying he pushed that off intentionally. Why is the face-off just right there? Why don't we bring it back a lot further? Not particularly punitive to just bring it outside the blue line, but that's where it goes. Calgary wanted to get their net empty. That's why he pushed the net off. So now they've got 5 out there, 5 on 5. The face-off is when it goes right down the floor. This is not going to help Hamilton's chances. It's Hamilton's net that's empty, of course. Down by 1. Ball goes up in the air, and they go into the timekeeper's bench. Face-off will stay right there outside the blue line. It's an interesting play. Push the net off, get a whistle, face off just outside the blue line, but allows you to call a timeout, get your goaltender out, get set. Who knows? Now they get a face off deep in Calgary territory. 14 seconds left. All right, ball is dropped, goes in behind the goal. Calgary got to it now. It's bouncing around to the side of the goal. It stays out. Net is moved. Boy, that was close. Calgary won the faceoff, and it went behind the goal, and then players got together in there. The ball popped up and came right out in front. Ferrero able to keep it out. Still time, 7 seconds. Ball comes to the boards. Hamilton gets to it, but then it's cleared down the floor. That'll do it. Pretty good finish to this one. Hamilton came close. They were down 3-0, made it 3-2, and came close at the end. They will fall to 0-2. And lost their first 2 games. Calgary go to 1-1. Up next, we turn things over to the men's A. New Tecumseh Extreme Victoria Devils game coming up at 7 o'clock, half an hour from now. Come back, join us then. We'll have 2 games in the men's A to finish off our webcast schedule this evening.